It's going well. We were having a brief discussion about the weather. It's better today than it's been, I hear, which I'm happy about because I'm here today.
And you brought the sunshine with you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Which
you're welcome.
You did say has happened
multiple times.
Every festival.
We've played. We played in Budapest. It was raining 2 days before. Got there, sunny, 67 degrees. I can't do the conversion. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I tried that. I was like, no, don't know.
Greenfield, Switzerland, muddy as hell, pouring rain. We show up, sunny, beautiful. So, you're welcome.
That's the sign.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Yeah.
Maybe when do you leave? Because when you leave, it might start raining.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of here. Like, we end at 6:10. I'll be in the van.
No, don't do that. See, we're going to be hanging on to desperately. Please stay. Keep the sunshine here.
That's great.
Don't let it go. So then, how's your day going so far?
It's good. We like I said, played in Switzerland last night, so we got up at 5 a.m. and flew here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but the show's going to be awesome, and Download is a cool festival. You did it once before, so we're well versed in mud and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, for us, you know, not to get heavy, but like we see a purpose in moments like this. Like the festival world for Anti-Flag is a huge opportunity to talk about the fact that in 2016, where seemingly endless police violence in America happens on a daily basis, the wage inequality gap gets higher and higher by the day. Like there's a lot of heavy things happening in the world, and to create a moment, you know, even if it's just our 45-minute set where racism and sexism and homophobia, bigotry and transphobia, all of these things that are used to separate us are put to the wayside, and we can focus on the fact that, like, hey, here's 1,000 people in this sea of humans that care about more than just ourselves. Like, that's a victory. So I think that, like, moments like this are very important to our band, and they're ones that we don't tread lightly.
It's very nice. Like, music is amazing here. So
yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be educated on half of the things that I came to find if it wasn't because of the Dead Kennedys or Billy Bragg or The Clash, you know. So music with an agenda, music with a message, political punk rock music. That's the reason I'm here and the reason why we make the art that we make.
And then I'm sure in turn you've influenced a lot more bands.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. But it's also a thing where, like, your mindset changes, you know? When you start out and maybe you're young and you feel like, okay, if I just write this song, like, tomorrow it's going to be different, you know? But then you learn it doesn't work that way. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe when I die, someone's going to trip over one of these pieces of plastic that we made and be like, oh, wow, like, 20 years ago, in 2016, there was a band who cared about more than just themselves.
The thing is, you do influence people, but you do it one person at a time.
Yeah.
That matters, though. You know?
Yeah, it's amazing that anyone pays attention to us. We're humbled by it constantly.
It's amazing. Like, do you see any kind of bands, like newer bands coming along that you think are flying the flag?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton, and not necessarily ones that I consider to be influenced by us, but maybe they have similar influences that we do, but, you know, ones that are growing really well, like the men's heroes, who are getting huge now, you know, and then you go to, like, the Downtown Boys in New York, and the Spike and Vegan Club, the Homeless Gospel Choir, like more like DIY punk rock scene. So there's a lot of music that's happening right now that I feel like has an agenda. We're older. We've been a band a while, but like I feel fortunate enough. I got to tell this guy, hey, one win. We just need one win. He's got a Pittsburgh Penguins hat on. Okay, go. Okay, great, good. Yeah, I mean, wow, my knees hurt and my voice is strained because I'm a gentleman now. I still think we've got some shit to say too, so that's why we're still a band.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm not ready to give it away yet.
No, we're still just as relevant as you ever were.
Well,
I mean, like, when did you start? Was it 1988?
No. So Justin, as a child, had the idea for the band in '88. The band began in '93.
Okay. Still a long
which
time,
is still
though.
fucking forever.
Yeah.
And I joined the band at the end of 1998. So
That's still a long time.
that's a really long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that math right now.
So how do you kind of like keep it fresh? How do you still kind of enjoy it and stuff?
Well, I mean, that's the thing where we live in this world where every day I'm meeting someone new who's working hard to share art. Like, people don't have that, they're not as fortunate to have that injection of optimism on a daily basis. So for us, like, it's super easy, you know. We were in Switzerland, we're in England, tomorrow we're going to be in Germany, or in 2 days we'll be in Germany. Like, all over the world, we're constantly meeting new people who care about art, who are passionate about sharing things with new people and new faces and new ears, and you know, that's a really easy life.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? I guess most people have to do jobs they don't necessarily like.
Yeah, and it's hard to see the tangible victory in your job, you know, whereas like us, we get to see it all the time, you know, where today there's going to be a lot of people who maybe have heard of Anti-Flag, but they don't know what we are. They're going to see it, and there'll be maybe someone will throw a tomato at us, or maybe someone will clap for us. You know, you're going to see, like, is this working? Yeah, immediacy. There is a reaction to what it is, you know, which is an exciting thing that I think that our band has in particular. We are polarizing. You don't, you either like it or you hate it. You don't just mildly enjoy it. So I think that that's a cool place for us to see, like, actual reactions.
Well, yeah, it's nice. I think it's nicer to be that way, to have people just not care.
Yeah, I feel like if you're making art that is like universally celebrated, you're probably making shitty art. Like, someone should hate it, you know? It should offend someone.
Exactly. So good. So what have you got coming up after this? Is it Germany?
Yeah, we're here for another like 30 some days, so it's a really long summer tour, and then from there we're gonna there's an election in the States that we're gonna pay close attention to for the fall, and hopefully we'll come back here to the UK and do a run at the end of the year.
Amazing. Yeah. Lovely. You got any? Because obviously we had an album last year.
Yeah. The record is just a year old now.
So I'm guessing you probably don't have.
We're writing songs, but I think that like I want to see what shapes up in America and have things ready to go for if it goes one way or the other. You know, I'm not excited about Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, so I think we're going to have plenty to discuss with our rock.
Yeah. Have you got anything extra you want to say?
No, we did great. This was great. Everybody looks good. My shoes are less muddy than yours, so I'm winning.
Mine I think I'm peak muddy right now. Actually, I'm not as bad as yesterday, so
Good.
I'm doing okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. This was really great.
So nice to meet you.